Uh, I just never understood because I didn't really see it. I didn't really see it. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't kind of get. So we want Yasin Bey back. Most definitely got to become Christian again. We outlawed Islam. So when you went and did that movie that was supposed to be me in it, uh, you wound up changing your religion to a fake religion, Islam. But that's just backsliding, and that's stuff that we did in the Bible all the time. We just come back to God. So stop playing. Yeah, yeah. So, no, this is an old video that should have been I ended and stuff. It's like still playing. So it's like 10 minutes, and I just started this. So this is a new video. That's what I'm saying. Like Michael Rappaport, he's complaining about his accounts too. Like this, he's Jewish, so somebody's playing with it. He thinks it's limited. It is. If you're Jewish, your account, yeah, it is limited. And the people that say we're helping you, beware of the helpers. If you can't help me out of the Bible, God told me you're not helping me. If your help does not come from out of the Bible, Old Testament or New Testament, one of them, you're not helping me. That's what God says. He's telling me I'm supposed to live my life based on the Bible. If what you're doing, you're saying we're going to do this because we're helping Michael, if what you're doing has nothing to do with the Old Testament and New Testament in the right way, God's coming for you. We're going to sleep peacefully. We're going to vacation. We're going to chill. And God's going to decimate you. And then we're going to see it whenever He allows us to see it. We be so busy. We be like, oh, who's interested in that? God got to be like, look. I'm like, oh my gosh, who is he? Who even cared? That's like you. We made sure that you were able to get them. We let them know who's boss, Yahweh. But now, just if you need us for something, that's fine. But sometimes, if you gonna throw it into the lake of fire, why we gotta look at doo doo? God be like, look, we got eat. Look. If you reject it and we just like you, what do you expect? Like it's like looking at you make me sick. Looks like doodle on a stick. That's who's that? Run DMC. That's yeah. The people who like you at the end of the life, they're saying at the end of the life, they know what's right, but they want to go to hell anyway. And like they're gonna try to disrespect God, and He is loving. We know all about God is like a man of war and all that. He does all that. But all the time, the interruptions in Gaza, all the interruptions in my life when God could just floor everybody and say, give me all that, He's giving them a chance to do right. He knows who's not going to do right and who will change. Like He knows what He's doing. We do remember Jericho, Nineveh. When Jonah went to Nineveh, he thought they were so horrible and they wouldn't change. And they actually wound up changing. God put him in the belly of the whale. And he went there. They actually did change. So God already knows the ones that's trying to manipulate. Like we good, we good. But He knows their heart already. Even if He extends some time, you think I got over on him. I'm about to try to do them dirty. And He still knows your heart. He already knows you're not in the Lamb's book of life. Why are you not in the Lamb's book of life? Because your heart is evil and black, and you won't ask Him to give you a clean heart like David did. And He does say that He could put people's name in the Lamb's book of life if they wanted Him to put their names in the Lamb's book of life now. He could blot it out. He could put names in. Some people in there, He gonna wipe it out. And some people He gonna put in there. Some people that just betray Him and turn their back on, He gonna blot their name out. And some people He gonna put it in there. You ain't trying hard enough. I bet you know how to try hard enough to steal my songs. See, the people that's going to hell, you ain't got one thing to say about my God. You're not gonna say you God. You should be able to make anything happen. I didn't know I was like on Judgment Day. You can't say one thing about my God. The saints shall judge the world. Know ye not that the saints shall judge the world? The Jews, the Christian, and the angels probably too, because they're considered holy and saints. We know that God gave you all the time in the world, and you chose to still be a hater of God. When it all boils down, your little hating on me was really hating on God. But you know how to research where my song is. You know how to steal it off my phone. You know how to steal it off my phone at home. You know how to take it down from the internet. You know how to do all this stuff, but you don't know how to pull up the scripture on the computer, which I made sure it was everywhere so that everybody could get the computers. That's what the tablet was for, the Bible, Moses' tablet. And you can't tell God a thing. When you realize it's all over and there's no more do-overs and no more mercy, when he tell you got to go to that lake of fire, we're going to be like, let him go. And then we're going to be like, we don't need, and then we're going to move on to the next thing and try to see when we can get into the new heaven, new earth, new Jerusalem. We don't know if we're going to even think about you. Maybe we'll cackle a bit and laugh at you that you let the opportunity get away. All the people, they want to be first. They want to have the best, but you're going to turn your back on heaven. I want the best. I got to have the best, but then you're going to turn your back on going to this heaven, and that's not even it. Then the judgment and being fly in the judgment, you want everybody to see you with these fake awards, but during the judgment, Jesus is going to tell us, and God is going to tell us, well done, thou good and faithful servant. The person that made us telling us we use what he gave us well. You don't know nothing about that. You're not even trying to do that. All this that he gave me, he's going to say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. You know why? Everybody was trying to steal your shit. You had it so fly, looking like the Lord. Everybody was trying to steal your shit. That means, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Everybody knew about me. If they try to flip it and change it and act like it wasn't me, so be it. You went out there and you made sure everybody knew about Yahweh, Jesus, the Bible, whatever. And you try to see if they could get in too. You wasn't hating on them, but I don't understand that there's no reason to hate. I don't understand hating because I just didn't create the world. That's just the truth. And the verse that I read today about people not taking the time, not receiving the truth. Like, God just made the world. He made the world. I didn't do it. I can tell nobody else on the planet created the earth. I know that God created the earth. I can't do that. I'll never be God. I'm not. There's no anger about that. I actually prefer it. I just prefer to be me because he made me, and I don't want no smoke with God. And it's not. It doesn't make me a coward to not want to fight the best, but that's not my class. Like, that's out of my realm. I didn't always exist. I can battle with someone that was created as well. I don't have to battle, but battle anybody. I don't care. You child. LL said that we get that from Yahweh, Jesus. If you small, if you big, he'll battle anybody. He don't give a damn if you trying to take his throne. My thing is that I don't see a reason to battle with Jesus. Now, when Jesus come for the 1,000-year reign, he asked me to stand up and see if I want to dance against him, I'll dance against him. Now, see that he's my father. I'll see what I can do. Let me see how close I can get. I know it's going to be like eons away, but as a father, you never know. He might make me do something that'll hurt something, because he said he wants our works to exceed his. He gets that children want to surpass the parents. He knows that. And the parents want the children to surpass them. So he gave us a way to do that. When Jesus said, your works have to surpass his. So all the stuff that he did on earth, he told us our works should surpass him. If Jesus came down here, see, I got a real relationship with God. I could say, you want to try to do a dance off? If he think that's foul, he'd be like, just sit down and embarrass me in front of everybody, and everybody will all laugh. Like, Sharon being Sharon, Peter being Peter. Like that, people will go to hell because they think God embarrassed them. Isn't that the greatest relationship with you and your Father, that He can herb you? Not trying to herb you, but just let you know, relax. So if I said, "Come on, Jesus, let me do a dance battle with you," He'll be like, "I'm your Father. I will whoop your ass." And he probably say, "If you don't let me win, I'll whoop your ass. I'm ancient of days. I'm kind of old. You get it?" But anyway, I don't think I could beat God in a dance. We get all of our talents from God. Do you know what kind of dances He could probably do that we've never seen? And like, if we do a spin on the ground, He could spin and fly up in the air, go up to heaven, sit down, come back, and finish the dance. Like, He could just do some stuff that is like, and He could go up into the air and sit on His throne and make us see Him up there. Like, He could make everybody at the same time see Him when He go up in heaven and sit. And you know, like how the people do like that, the hip hop dancer, like they do like this, and then He'd be on His throne like this, and then He come back down, spin down, and come down back on the ground and do some, you know what I'm saying? Like, He could burn us. He could make us look stupid. Like, I will say on the ground, like, we'll try it. Like, you gave us the body, so you still Lord, but you gave us the body. Let's see what we can do against our Father. And He'll show us, even in the flesh, I will rock your dome, just so you know. We're not going back to this the way it was on this earth. It's going to be the new heaven, new earth, new Jerusalem. Ain't nobody gonna come up against God and try to test Him. You already done seen how He fight, and God is a man of war. You want the smoke? Lucifer wanted to smoke with God, so God made hell and cast Lucifer into the fire. Lucifer wanted smoke with God, so God cast him into hell fire after He made it for him. He made fire to burn Lucifer because Lucifer wanted the smoke. Bah! He made